let's jump into this thing. This is Caffeine Overdose number 32. I'm here with my good pal Brett, your co-host Supreme. And we're taking this time to reflect. We didn't want a guest today.
Nope.
We needed some time to air out our grievances and go, solo, right? Mm-hmm. That's okay every now and again. Because sometimes we're like, who is this person in the chair?
And they won't shut up.
Yeah, they won't shut up.
They won't shut up.
Have you heard of deodorant?
Not. Some of our guests are into the crystal deodorant.
Crystal, what's that? I don't know.
Oh yeah, no, that's like there's like a thing where they're rubbing crystals under their arms. It doesn't work.
Well, like just a block of amethyst, and they're
it's supposed to. It's like a crystal vegan crystal deodorant thing. It doesn't work.
Their spirit guide will help them not smell.
Let me tell you, I went to this hipster show in Bushwick a couple weeks ago, and let me tell you. Nobody's spirit guide was activating the crystal deodorant because it stunk in there.
It always does.
It
man.
was
Those people...
brutal. To the point where I'm like, I can't believe you would go out in a crowd of people like this. Like,
if there's guys with bandanas and girls with armpit hair, don't invite me, please.
Oh, yeah.
But they're probably nice. They'll probably like make you like a green tea or something.
Sometimes, it's like a. Some people are very friendly. Some people are not very friendly there.
And it's also kind of weird when people like that are too friendly. And you're like, wait, they're like, no, come in, whatever you want.
No, you're supposed to be a condescending hipster. Why are you being nice to me?
Is this a cult?
I don't belong here. You should be like, this guy doesn't look like you. Look like you. Yeah.
And you said that was in the city?
Yeah.
You're not a fan of the city that much, right?
I like the city. I don't like driving into it or getting there is my pride. That's the part I don't like.
Yeah.
I hate a bus. I hate a train. Like those things drive me crazy. Like, I would rather drive in, I think, than I don't know.
I'm actually glad you weren't with me on the subway ride back from Penn Station to Hoboken after Kill Tony. It was the most packed subway I've ever been in my life. And me and G are, what am I going to say? The only white people. That's not the problem.
Funny thing is, G is not even white.
Yeah, G's half white. He's half black, half hillbilly.
Nobody knows what G
is.
And G doesn't know.
And it was just crammed like sardines and like nobody, hey, I'm a fan of Epcot, but, nobody was speaking English and stuff like that. It's very tight, very smelly. Ugh. But it wasn't like Spanish smelly. It was like 7-Eleven smelly.
Oh, yeah. Spicy,
And I was trying to like lean into it. I'm like, this is fine. This is fun. This guy stood in between me and G. We're trying to have like a conversation. He's eavesdropping. He's like laughing at some of our jokes.
That's good.
That was nice.
I love making a stranger laugh.
Right.
I love that. I do enjoy.
But we were on this thing for so long that I was like, okay, I'm actually like, I'm not even claustrophobic, but I was like, I think I'm about to lose it. Like I got my one arm like over this thing, and this guy's like sleeping in front of me. He's got like his phone out. I'm like, I should just take his phone and like Zelle myself like $100 just for.
That's like the new scam now. People asking to use your phone and then zelling themselves money.
I should have did it, but
little do they know, I don't have any online banking. So joke's on you, thief. You're like this fucking guy here.
This guy had a new. What are they like? Those smocks. Sherpa? Halal?
Oh, okay. Like the I know
it's like a garment.
It's
nice. It's got like gold fringe.
Yes, it's like a
and I was like, he might have money in the Zelle. But I didn't do it. Because praise God. But yeah, Kill Tony.
How was it now? You were your Kill Tony adventure.
Oh.
Painful.
Yeah, we got some people were getting there at 9 a.m.
for a 7 o'clock
for
start.
A 7 o'clock show. So what you got to do is you got to get there.
Yeah, because people at home have no idea. Give them the process of what it really is, especially like at a place like the Madison Square Garden,
right,
where it's a huge thing. So,
if you don't know what Kill Tony is, it's the biggest live comedy podcast. We just say that and I'll end it there, right? So they did it at Madison Square Garden, right? So the show starts at 7. The signups were 3 to 5. So people were showing up at 9 a.m., noon, 1, some latecomers, you know.
What time did you get there?
I got there at 1, right? And I was like still worried. I was like, man, like, you know, I'm going to be in the back of the line. We screwed up. God damn it. You know, the train, everything like that. But we ran into some people that we know, and they were like, jump in with us. It's cool. But the line wasn't that long anyway. I was expecting thousands wrapping around the block and everything like that. It was like 400 people, maybe.
Yeah, because in my mind, it's like an
That's what I
infinite
thought.
line of
I thought
people.
that thing was going Underground Railroad. You know, I thought that thing was, but no, it wasn't that big. And you got to stand outside. So look, I got there at 1, and we got let in at like 6:30. So theoretically, you know, if you got there at noon, when I guess like you should have got there, right? You're standing outside in the heat, outside of Madison Square Garden. It's not like you're like in like a sitting thing. You're just standing against the wall, and the sun is coming towards you, right? For like 6.5 hours.
No bathrooms.
No, but if you were with a friend, you could be like, oh, I'm gonna go pee in Penn Station for, you know. You take a walk down the subway, then you gotta go. You find a cop. You go, "Where's the bathroom?" And they go, "Where's that way? F you. We hate you."
You can't get it. Yeah, they're not. They won't. They do not like giving you any direction or any help either.
Yeah, I asked 3 cops. 2 of them just looked the other way, and then one was like,
you.
"There's one upside. There's one up the steps, like right here." I'm like, "Okay, thanks. That wasn't that hard."
Yeah.
So yeah, you can pee if you're with somebody. I'll say that. If you're alone, then you know. You're probably screwed because then you got to come back and unless you're telling people like, "Hey, I'll be right back." You know?
I don't trust people.
So you sit outside for 6.5 hours. Around like 4, I think we got in. They moved the line. They give you the spiel. One of the producers, and it was funny. A lot of the producers coming out and like navigating the line are people that you normally see on Kill Tony.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. So if you ever watch the show, like there's this little Arab chick. She's pretty cute, I guess, looking. She's like Dora. She's like very little. And she was like one of the producers. So she's like, yeah, like right this way. She's taking like IDs and stuff. So like you recognize some of the comedians, but they're just working for the event now. So Tony got them working. So you go into MSG, you take out your pockets, everything like that.
They take your phone from you, right?
I thought they were going to. They didn't.
Oh, okay. Nice.
No, they didn't take the phones. And then, you sign your life away. Kill Tony can use your likeness and your character in whatever way possible, and give him your ID. You make sure who you are. You get like a seat, and they're like, don't move from your seat because this is how we pick people. So you don't lose your ticket. You get a wristband. Don't move from your seat. Here's where you are. And I was with like a group of 10 people, and none of us were like really sitting next to each other because it's kind of just like random like seating orders and stuff like that. So we're all chilling outside, very fun. But during the show, separated, separate but equal. Mm-hmm. And so then we get in eventually. The Kill Tony band, they played for a while. Cool. But they stuck us. We're behind the stage.
So like, you can't even see anything.
The speakers were in front of us. So we're getting the sound that's like bouncing back. So everything was like double time, like Forrest Gump when he's like doing that speech at the Washington Monument, it like echoes like that.
Not even. So now not only can you not see anything, but you now can't even really hear it.
Couldn't really hear anything either.
Well, either.
No.
Interesting.
So we're just looking at this black curtain for however long the show was, 3.5 hours. Just this black curtain. You could barely see the Jumbotron. Some people, I could kind of see it if I was doing like one of these and stuff, but there's still like pillars and shit in front of it. Some people couldn't even see that because I was kind of more towards the right. So some people towards the left, black curtain, 3.5 hours. I don't know what's going on stage. Some people didn't even see the stage. Some of the comedians, like they didn't even know what was going on. It could have been anybody on stage. You're just sitting there. It's just like listening to a loud, distorted podcast, and you're just sitting there like, there's nothing to take a picture of, I guess, So it didn't even matter that you had your phone on you. Mark Norman was a guest.
That was my other thing. I was going to ask you who were the big surprise or celebrity guests.
Mark Norman was a guest.
Great choice.
He was funny, very funny. Like this one like black lady comedian. She's like, I didn't know this was for Netflix. He's like, what'd you think? It was for BET. That was pretty good.
Was it Miss Pat?
No, just some random bucket pull.
I do like Miss Pat. She's funny.
She's good. Matt Rife was the other one.
He is that haunted doll now.
Yeah. Most what is it? Youngest person to sell out Madison Square Garden 2 times. I think that's what they
Matt
said
Rife?
when just that Matt Rife didn't really talk a lot. Not really at all.
Was he on the panel?
Yeah, he was on the panel.
Oh, okay.
And
I
then
wasn't sure if he was like a
Dave Attell comes out, does a set.
nice.
Jim Norton came out and did a set. Joe
nice.
DeRosa came out and did a set.
Nice.
Harlan Williams came out and did a set.
Wow.
And then some of like those regular people like Timmy No Breaks. He was there. I actually thought he was pretty funny, not going to lie.
Was Uncle Laser there?
No uncles, no aunts.
Oh.
Yeah, and then some of those, Hans Kim, Cam Patterson, stuff like that.
Any David Lucas?
David Lucas, yeah, he was there too. They all did sets. 7 bucket pulls for like 400 people.
Crazy.
Yeah, and a lot of them weren't that, that great.
What
It was a long day. Let me just say that. It was a very long day.
was there? What were the people like that they got pulled? Were they all like gimmicky people? Were they?
The first 3 guys that got pulled, it was like 3 white guys. They were all very incel-y. Almost seemed like they had not been doing comedy for more than a couple months. We're sitting in the fan section. You ever been to like a Jets game and there's just some like asshole standing in the front like, we got this.
Yes.
We got this. So some guy in the front is like doing that in the comedian section, just being like taking his shirt off. Some older guy, he's like probably like 55 years old, and he's like some like fat older guy, and he's like, let's go, kill Tony, we got this. He's taking his shirt off, he's taking his belt off, and he's doing the belt between the crotch thing like that. And everybody's sitting there like, watch, this asshole is gonna get pulled. Sure enough, he was the first bucket pull.
Of course.
You know what I mean?
And I'm sure it was random. I'm sure it was real random.
And he was in the first row too. He's like right there. So like so the producer every so often they walk up the stairs and they have this big whiteboard, and it says like your name, and then everybody just starts screaming your name. They're like, Brett Verbis, where's Brett Verbis? Where's Brett? And then like they have your seat number. Then you give them your ID and your wristband shit. They make sure it's you.
They had a problem with somebody stealing somebody's spot, right?
Yeah, that's what Manny said.
That's crazy. That's one of those things where it's like, in your mind, you're like, oh, I'm taking my shot. I got a chance to weasel up there, but it's actually probably worse for you in the long run because you're gonna be hated.
The producers were trying to not let in comedians who it was their first time. That was one thing I remember them saying too. They were like, is this your first time doing comedy?
Okay. When you say I wasn't sure when you said first time if you meant first time trying on Kill Tony.
No. They were like, do
you
you have a set?
There if it's your first time.
Well, it was for Netflix, so they're like, we want this thing to actually be good, And there were so many good comedians. I'm like looking around. I'm like, some of these guys are actually good.
It's funny that you say that because the guy I bowl with, he tried watching a Kill Tony thing on Netflix, and he didn't really, I guess, know. But he says, these comedians are so bad. Like, what is this? He's like, he goes, he's like, you and everybody I see when I go to see your shows are way better than all these people.
Yeah. That's because it's,
And he's like, this is on Netflix? Like, he couldn't, like,
well, you get in for free if you're a comedian. So a bunch of people are going to be like, free show?
Yeah.
Right? And then the other half is just like, you're telling me I could just go. I was shitting on the bowl this morning, eating hash browns, and now I could be performing at Madison Square Garden. I'm sold. You know,
air conditioning and a safe place I can nap for 3 hours in there. Sure,
right. Yeah,
you know what I mean.
It was cold. It was cold in there, and they were like, "Do you have a minute prepared? Have you done stand up before? Is this your first time?" Like,
a minute is a very weird amount of time.
Yeah,
it's actually. I would be willing to say a minute is harder than 5 minutes.
Probably
to do.
In a weird way, you can't get like a lot of people on your side unless you do like 3 quick like one-liners.
Like people are gonna be like, "What are you talking about? How is doing 5 minutes easier than doing 1 minute?" But I guess I'm thinking in terms of like, getting.
Well, a lot of people's, unless you're like the short deadpan one-liner kind of guy, most of people's bits are like longer than a minute.
You had a good plan going into it. I still the rest of the day was trying to rack my mind of like, what would I do if I
still
go
didn't
out
pick.
there?
I was sitting in the chair like, what am I gonna do? I was like, my 1 minute bit might be better than my 3 small jokes, but You know, they're just booing every comedian to
was
death.
My point was, I think that your longer one is better, but just from the statistical point or the odds of it, of if the 3 short ones or 1 long one, you got more of a chance to get more people on your side with 3 different ones than you do with just 1.
Plus, the laughs are, you know, if we're doing a show at Tommy Fox's small basement club, you know, the laughs are like right there. But now at an arena, it's like, ha, 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 ha. And they all come around. You need to settle, unless you're just rushing through your set, you know, and just.
Which I'm sure your adrenaline's going to be going, so you're going to be like, I got a minute.
Yeah, I probably would have did the 3 smaller ones if I actually got called up, because everybody was getting booed like crazy. So I would have probably just been like,
that might have sent me into a panic.
Yeah, you could see people's faces. They were just, you know, instantly getting like.
Where if I was watching everybody get booed, it might have made me second guess my plan and then start trying to change things.
Yeah,
and do whatever.
Like riff or something like you guys suck out there.
Yeah.
Like, oh. Yeah, no, the crowd was brutal. Anything that you said that wasn't like New York, like they were just like, F you, bro.
Yeah,
the loudest boos I've ever heard.
And then that also becomes a point where it's like, well, this is just annoying now because the crowd's not even like.
It's like a zoo. It's like seeing a zoo animal go up there and everybody's just like starts, you know, yelling at you.
Well, it's not real. You're just booing to boo at that point.
They were.
It's just so it's like you're not like boo. You're just booing for the sake of booing, which is just stupid.
Right. No, they loved it.
Like people should be booed if they deserve it. Sure.
Right. And they as soon as like. Well, when William Montgomery comes out, you know the show is about to end. And as soon as he came out, all these security guards were like, all you comedians, get the hell out. Like, we didn't even get to see, like, the end of, like, the show. They were like, get the hell out. I love that. You know? We're just, like, sitting in our chairs. They're like, yo, you get up. You get the hell out.
We know you stood outside for 5 hours, but get up and go.
Yep.
Bozo.
Right. And sure enough, that was the whole experience, basically. Glad I did it. Cool hang. Long day. Break you. You know? Yeah. And you got to keep eating and drinking water. Next thing you know, you're getting cold on stage. You haven't eaten. You're dehydrated. I had such a headache in there, too.
They have the snack bar going in the stadium?
$10 for a water.
That's what I mean. Like, so I'm like, they're like these comedians, and you got to spend like the same comedians who are crying about a $5 open mic are now going to have to spend $10 on a bottle of water.
Exactly.
So that's also funny.
Yep. And so it's free, but you ain't spending no money. That's for sure. You know,
it's always funny. Like, it's just interesting. Like, why have it at the Garden?
Nah, it doesn't really seem like the place for it. I could understand if there was no open micers. It's pretty cool. It's just like this big comedy show, and you get to see Dave Attell, you get to see this one and that one. They all come out. Oh, you know, it's like, oh, for 3 hours, I can just get to see a bunch of people I know. That's cool. It's like Summer Jam, but with music. But now, as soon as you let the open micers up there, now it's like the crowd has the time to be like, all right, now I'm involved. The crowd's like, I can't wait to boo this son of a bitch in this red T-shirt. Yeah. F this guy. I don't care what he says.
There's nothing worse than when the crowd starts to think they're the show or part of the show or the thing. The crowd's always the worst.
Yeah. It was a rough time. Fun hang, but it's crazy to think how much how many steps and how much mental, jump rope you got to do just to like get on the stage. You know, and like I said, only 7 people got picked, so like 400 something other people are just like. Man, my whole entire day I've been standing outside for 6 hours in the hot, and then I go sit inside and I can't even see the show, and it's just like
that's so
you're just sitting there
behind the thing.
Yeah, you're sitting there listening to the echo, and then I don't know, out of the blue, just somebody runs up the stairs like, whose name is this? Whose name is this? Is it you? And then all the comedians start freaking out, like, where's Brian? Where's Brian?
They're like, Tony will literally hit us if we don't find you.
Yeah. Everybody's like working for like the show at that point. I think when we go to Austin and do it, it'll probably be a little more tamed, you would think, I guess.
Well, and I think it's like, again, I think it seems like the audience hijacked it.
A little bit, you know. There was one guy that did okay. I wouldn't say he was like, you know, I wouldn't classify him as like, yo, that guy was funny. I would say he played it. He had a couple of okay jokes. He played it cool, you know, and that was pretty much it. Because at that point, you're sixth up, and you've seen everybody before you just get booed, you know.
How were they reacting to like, you know, like Jim Norton and Mark? Like,
oh, they
guys,
liked it. You know what I mean? Right? It's, you know, Cam Patterson.
Sometimes like
crazy, you know, like
if the crowd's like in the mood to boo, like even the famous people get it.
No, they were definitely
like
into it.
The famous Bill Burr rant from the Opie and Anthony comedy tour, where they were just booing all the comedians all day, and they booed Dom Herrera before Bill, and Bill like was like, you know what, screw you guys, and just went out on stage and just took a shit all over Philadelphia for fucking 15 minutes.
Right.
And it's like, well, they were just. It's like, well, the crowd was just being annoying, just to boo.
No, it was just like they saw a face that they knew, they loved it, regardless. You know, like I didn't really think Harlan Williams was that funny. They loved him. You know, he's like the guest of the year for last year, so people were like, yes. You know, and
I mean, I like him in movies and stuff.
Yeah. He had one joke that I liked actually, but
ever see his podcast? I don't really.
G was telling me it's funny. But I don't know.
It's got some funny stuff in it.
Yeah, but the crowd, they loved all that other shit, you know?
Well, it's like a freak show.
It's a freak show.
That's like, it's like a freak show.
Yeah.
It's really, that's what it is.
Yeah.
It's like devolved into a freak show now. And that's also part of the problem, like you said. So they're so used to the freak show. So if you get like just a regular comic that goes up, they're like, well, why don't you have like, why are you not crippled and dressed like Andrew Dice Clay?
Yeah.
And it's like, well, because somebody else is doing that already. We can't all be crippled Andrew Dice Clay impersonators.
Yeah.
There would be, you know.
No, because you could see that in the line too, like however many people were in like wheelchairs being like, I'm gonna kill up there if I get up
cerebral
there.
Paul. It's like, well, just having a disease isn't like a.
And that's all you need,
career.
really.
Like, I like it's like, you know,
because then you don't get booed.
Yeah, I know.
And then they rip on you so much, and as long as you're a good sport, it's like, wow, he did really good.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, a little shaky over there, man. You want to stir my martini? And they go,
are you handy capable?
Yeah, and they're like, this guy's a good sport. You know, you're amazing. Here's a big joke book, and you know, and that's how that went. And hopefully, in the future, maybe one of us gets on that show.
I was excited. I was all day. I kept looking at my phone. I'm like, I want because I was
you would have been like the first person I texted. Like, oh, I went up. They hated me.
I'm like, I know. I thought they usually take your phones away, so I'm like, I probably won't hear from him until he leaves there anyway. It's not like he's going to be like, hey, they just called me. I'm going up.
Right.
But you would have had your phone.
Yeah, like you probably had like, I don't know. You actually had like a good amount of like, if they called you, you probably had actually like a considerable like 3 to 10 minutes to prepare backstage.
I don't know if that's
maybe
take
a quick duty.
I wonder if that time it would have just been building and building.
Well, that's another thing too.
And building.
Because it's like as soon as the one bucket pulls up on stage, they call you back there, right? But then they do, you know, David Tell comes out, and then Cam Patterson comes out, and then, you know, David Lucas comes out, and then you go up. So it's like now you're sitting back there for like 3 people's sets. You're just like, huh, am I going to do this? Am I going to do that? And then you get called up, and everybody's like, get this bitch off the stage.
Has anybody fully lost it yet where like they get like the rejected and the negative feedback and they just go
older episodes,
crazy?
I've definitely watched compilations of stuff like that where it's like biggest kill Tony bombs versus like somebody like actually being like, no, F you, Tony, and F the crowd, and you guys suck. And, you know, I've seen it. Nobody there, though. I'll tell you that.
The minute thing is so hard.
Well, that's why Bill Burr won't do this. He did the show like one time, and he's like, what the hell is this? 1 minute, and you guys just rip on them? He's like, this is crazy. It's like, this isn't like enough time to do anything. And then we just diss everybody. And like,
I don't think people who don't do this have any idea of like how like.
Yeah, plus, like I said, it's like this mental thing where it's like, you know, especially if you don't live. Like, one of the kids we were with, you know, he's like, well, I want to go take a shit. I live on whatever, 37th. He's like, I'm just going to go walk to my house, you know, take a shit, drink some milk, come back. Very chill. But for a lot of other people like us, like we drove to Hoboken. We got on the path. Then we go from the path and then we walk, you know, to wherever we got to go. And then it's like, oh, it's not this entrance, it's the other. And we walk around the thing, you know. We get there at 12, but then we show up to the line at 1. And then we're standing out there for 5.5 hours. And then it's like, okay, then we get in, and then, you know, we can't even see the show. We don't know what's going on. Is the sound going to be as bad for us as it is for them? Like, what's going on? Like, you know, it's like totally disorienting, but cool, I guess.
See, and you're going to have, but this is good because you'll have like a leg up for when we go to Austin. And
right, even though I think it's probably going to be so different. You know, but if you know, anybody's listening and they do kill Tony again at MSG, now you know.
Fix it up and make it better.
Fix it up and make it better.
I'm excited for November.
Yeah, me and Brett and a couple of colleagues, we're gonna go to Austin, Texas. Little boys trip.
Yeah, a little trip out west.
Yeah, that'll be cool, and we'll do a pod out there.
Oh yes, of course.
And you'll see, you know,
all the famous Austin celebrities will be on the show without a doubt.
Yeah.
They'll be there.
Yeah, some of your podcast favorites might even be with us. You know, so that'll be fun.
Uncle Laser will be on the show. I'm guaranteeing it. We have booked him. He is guaranteed to be there.
I still don't know who this is.
I don't know.
Laser.
Well, it's like the one name from Kill Tony that I know, so I just keep repeating it. And then you watch the show and you have no idea. It's so funny. He's the only person I know.
I just keep thinking you're talking about my uncle. I'm like, Uncle Laser.
I know the other guy that you mentioned. I know who that is too. Timmy knows something.
Timmy No Breaks. And all those guys were hanging outside, like two outside the line too. It's like if you watch the show, you're like, oh, like there's like 3 golden ticket winner guys just chilling. Mexican OT performed.
Oh, did he?
He was just like kind of chilling outside too.
That's cool. I love Mexican OT.
Yeah,
he's fun.
Yeah, he sounded good. I mean, I couldn't really hear it, but I was like, he sounds like he's rapping. You know, I don't know what's going on.
I like his that one song he's got. It's pretty good.
Dirty baby, the dirty baby, baby. That one?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, it's probably it. In other news, you know, now since we don't have a guest, we could travel back in time a little bit. You know, Brett recently had a surprise birthday party.
Yes, I've never had a surprise birthday party before either. This was a first.
Yeah, and I'm rarely at one that's as successful as that one was.
This was, I mean, perfect. I mean, I had no clue. I walked in the door and I was shocked.
Yeah.
I was like, and it was so funny because the way like the table was set up, it was like a long table. And like the way they sat everybody was like all the people I expected to be there were like in the front.
Right.
And so I come in, there's like a loud surprise, happy birthday. I'm already like, whoa, what's going on? Like, huh? And I see people, and as I'm going down the table, I see more and more people, and I'm like, what, this person's here?
Yeah.
This person? And then it just kept going, and I'm like, what? How did all these people go?
And I'm as far down the end. Me and Kenny
like,
are as far. We go.
I'm like,
hello.
Ray's here. Kenny's here. I'm like, give it Jonathan, all the like comedy.
Yeah.
And then in my mind, I'm like, how I keep my worlds very separate.
Yeah.
I mean, nobody knows each other. I mean, you probably, if it wasn't for this party, you guys wouldn't have never met each other unless it was at my wake.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, that's how people that know, the only way anybody that knows me would have met each other would be when I died, except for we had this party.
Yeah.
So I'm like, whoa, this is like 5 different like ecosystems have now blended into one. Like,
Yeah, bro.
I was like, how did they all get together?
It was like old New York, bro. It was a freaking melting pot in there.
Yeah, because I'm like, in my mind, I'm like, how could this even happen?
Yeah.
I'm like, nobody, like...
A little birdie in your circle spilled the beans. I think the funniest part for me was that we're sitting across from your friend Tyler, who you have that bit about.
Yes.
And he's just sitting there for mad long, and we're just like not talking to him. He's just sitting there. Eventually, he's like, hey guys, you know, what's your names? Ray, Kenny, whatever.
Yeah.
He's like, hey, my name's Tyler. And me and Kenny just look at each other like, Tyler? Tyler's kids are here. Like from the bit. And we just keep telling him, I'm like, there's a bit about you. And
he's never heard it.
No.
And I'm like, you got to come to a show to
He's
hear
like, Brett has a joke about me. And I'm like, well, we're not going to tell you what the joke is. But go to a show. How's that?
Yeah, go to a show, you cheap piece of shit. I'm sorry.
No, he was a nice guy. He was trying to get us future gigs, actually.
Yeah.
He's like, you guys want to perform at an airport?
Yeah.
I'm like, can we also, you know, I don't know, bring
I don't
box
know. We're at
cutters.
a rest area.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, please, this is a step
We're at
up.
all forms of You can find us performing at any place where people travel. Really?
He's like, yeah, you can perform at Terminal B at Newark Airport.
Yeah.
I'm like, great.
Yes.
I'll take that.
Is it paid? Sure. We paid in airline miles?
Was there anything you didn't like about the party?
Is there anything I didn't like?
Your dad did a little stand-up set.
Yeah. That was weird.
The guy was running the light.
Oh, he ran the light.
Ran that light.
Ran the light. Oh, I don't think I'd book him again. The way he ran that light.
Yeah.
I'm like, whoa, what is going on?
That was fun, though.
That was like, I forgot, like, I did some of those things.
Yeah. So, all in all, perfect? Or
Yeah. I mean, beyond perfect.
Good. Coming from...
Yeah.
You guys know Brett at this point.
So for me to like anything.
He's like, it was perfect.
Like,
this must have been a great party.
No, yeah. I'm like, yeah, what am I going to be like that? I know everyone's waiting for me.
Yeah, I was waiting for it.
Oh, everyone.
They undercooked the veal.
Yeah, like, everyone's like, there's no way he's going to not be like there's no way he's going to be like gracious about any of this.
Yeah.
And I am like, everyone gave such, I mean, like, I wasn't expecting, the gifts were tremendous. I'm blown away by the generosity of just the fact that everybody came. I was very, the fact that anybody would show up anywhere for me is quite the treat.
When I told you I knew about this party for like 17 weeks in advance. And I just keep coming over here to do the pod. I keep hanging out with you.
Nobody let on.
And then the day before, you're like, are you doing anything tomorrow? I'm like, I'm busy, dude. Maybe hit me up at night.
Yes.
And you're like, all right.
And then we had the show the day before, and I must have badgered half the people at the party about the show the night before. And I'm like, oh, no, these people are probably like, we're going to see you tomorrow, idiot. Like, stop hounding us. Like, to go to the show.
I'm glad I kept my poker face on because that was funny.
Not a clue. Even as I was walking in and everyone was yelling surprise, I'm still like, what's going on?
I never showed you the video. I have a video of it. You're like, huh?
I'm just like, whoa,
Good.
what is happening?
Like, yeah.
Dude, it's crazy. Like, and like to see it's cool to me that like you guys got my comedian friends were all there. Yeah. Like a couple of my friend, actually only like my one friend was supposed to be there. He didn't show up.
Yeah, you were like, I was like sitting next to two of your other friends who I don't know. They looked like rappers or something.
Oh yeah,
yeah. He's like, yo, my name's like now I remember, Lil Bro and Wheezy.
Yeah, DJ Lil Bro and Wheezy. Yes.
It's like, nice to meet you.
Yes.
My name's Raymond.
These are the people at my events. We got DJ Little Bros. We've got Wheezies.
Yeah.
I have an eclectic group of people.
Yeah, it was good.
We've got old white people. We've got people named Wheezy. It's a big group.
Was there anybody there that you were like, oh, that person's here? No, you don't have to say who it is. I already almost know the answer, so that's why I just wanted to.
I mean, yeah, sure.
Okay, good. Moving on.
We'll be some real ones.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I could go really on brand right now, but like, it's like say something I was thinking about. It's like, it's funny, like when because people think about rich people,
right?
They're the least generous out of anybody. Rich people, you'll notice. It's like I'm trying to figure out how to say what I'm going to say now without sounding like an ungrateful piece of shit.
Yeah.
And B, not like being too direct about who or what I'm specifically talking about. But it's like, it's funny. I'm not as much of a moron as I appear. I'm just trying to have some bit of civility as I say something wildly inappropriate. That's what's about to come out of my mouth is an extreme social faux pas, but I'm going to say it anyway for the good of the show. Okay. It's like rich people are the worst, or it's like your rich friends or people you know that make a lot of money are the worst usually. It's like, okay. I know somebody who's paying. All right.
Just cut him.
Right,
slash him.
All right. I know somebody who was paying for gas and change, right? And they gave me, hold on. They gave me a significantly better nicer and way more generous gift than somebody I know who makes a shitload of money.
Right.
And I'm like, this person was paying for gas and change. Okay? And they gave me such a nice, generous, selfless gift.
Right.
This other motherfucker makes $500,000 a year, and his gift was about $9. So that my point is like with rich people, it's like the person struggling, or you know what I mean, or who doesn't have a ton, and who like is like. And then meanwhile, the guy who's got abundance is with the shit. You know, it's just an interesting dichotomy. And it's an extreme social faux pas for me to even point any of this out. But again, someone's got to say it. So why not be me? Out of everybody we know, I'm the one that everyone expects to be ungrateful and say things like this. So I'm just going to do it.
Well, I think that was an elegant way to put it.
I fucking danced around that. I wanted to be way shittier.
Yeah. Especially because even I know who pays for gas and change.
But like, them not insulting them, I'm actually bigging them up.
Oh, they have a bit about it. They don't give a shit.
No, I know. I'm saying like this, like how nice of this person.
No, that was
while the other person's
right.
an ass, like not an asshole.
Well, because rich people aren't as generous as you thought.
That's why they have money and they're rich. That's why everyone said. Well, that's why they're rich because they don't give me.
Because they don't spend.
Yeah, because they don't spend any money. It's like no offense, but you know.
No, I had a great time.
You have fun? Here's what I'll tell you. You asked me if there's anything I was worried about or whatever. I was worried, like, at a thing like that, you worry that I didn't pay enough attention to everybody.
Yep.
I go, when I'm leaving there, I had this anxiety of, I'm like, oh, I didn't give this person enough attention, or I didn't talk to this person enough, or is this person, like, you know, or I'd be like, ooh, who do they, like, there's enough.
No, you were doing a good job at that, actually.
I tried to, like, bounce
you
around.
You take a couple of bites, and then I see you walk behind me, you put your hand on my shoulder. We having fun over here?
Yeah, you know. Like,
yes, Brad, we're having fun.
Yeah,
Happy
like,
birthday.
I wanted, like, because I'm like, I don't know who you know.
You were being a mensch. You were good.
I was trying, yeah, because I'm like, that was my big worry or my anxiety was, I'm like, oh, I don't want to, I want everyone to know, like, you know, be like, know that I appreciate that they came to
I had a
celebrate
good
my
time.
day.
I was at like the equivalent to like the little kids table.
Yeah, you guys were all the way at
It was fine.
I like how I went and sat with you guys at first, and then they went and told me, they're like, no, the chair with the giant balloons and all the stuff is for you. You didn't, like, my natural.
You don't get to pick your seat either.
Yeah, no, I will immediately, like dirtbag in the back of the bus, like in the thing, like, you know, like, whatever.
No, it was cool. They gave us our own little bottle of wine. I'm not much of a drinker, but I had
I had like
5 glasses.
I had like 3 or 4 glasses of wine I never drank.
Yeah, that's right.
I hold my booze still relatively well, I guess.
Yeah, yeah. No, it was good.
Like, I had 4 glasses of wine. You wouldn't have known I had 4 glasses of wine. Like, I was pretty.
You would get a little handsy.
I was.
You
get
a little
handsy.
that white wine.
Yeah, I get a little white wine. I get a little juicy.
I even stomached down that Italian food.
Yeah, you're not a big Italian food guy. I hate Italian food.
Not a fan.
You could have gotten the steak though.
Everything. Yeah, they had a steak.
The New York strip. There was a part of me that wished that I almost got
when I hear
strip.
steak though.
You don't think Italian restaurant?
No. And I also, they never just be like, and we got a 12-ounce sirloin, you know, because the guy is, there's no menu, right? The guy was named, nice guy though,
oh, yeah.
Nice Italian guy. And he's like, we got a pork chop filled with a gorgonzola with mozzarella's on top and a thing with a capriccio and this, and then we got the salmon that was flew in today and we gave it a bubble bath and now here it is. And then they go, oh, the steak, but it's got a something balsamic thing, and yeah, we got carpaccio with freaking arugulas and shredded parmesan on it, and I'm like, all right,
you've got these down like pretty good. It's amazing.
I know.
I love it because I go there all the time. You've got it down. Like, I love that place.
So I was just waiting for like the one thing I heard that I was like, there's no cheese involved. There's no sauce.
Did you look at the regular menu too, or no? Or you were just going?
I don't think the guy
special?
gave us the regular menu.
You guys didn't even see.
Like I said, we were at the kid table. They were like, "You want chicken fingers, or you want a freaking veal?" That was we took this veal to the movies.
Now I feel like I should have
brought it
brought
back
you
here.
specifically the menu down at the end.
No, that's okay. I had mussels to start.
Did you do red or white sauce?
Red.
How good is that red sauce?
It was pretty good.
I love that sauce.
But another thing I would probably not order, But I was like, because every single appetizer was like a cheese thing.
Calamari, but I don't know if you like that.
Yeah. Plus, you got to be, it's like a fancy restaurant. You got to be careful. You get something that you're like, hey, I love calamari. I was at this. Okay. So there's this place in my town, Axton's. Ooh, the chef, he was on Chopped or some bullshit like that.
I already sniffed trouble.
Yeah. Hey, can we have an order of calamari? Sure. F you. The calamari comes out. It's got apple slices on top of it and like almonds and like balsamic on it. It's like, what the hell is this? You know what I mean? And then one
was
of the
it labeled with it, or they just
no, because there's some jerk off at the end of the table again. It's like, oh, we got squid. It was we made it do our taxes, and then we boiled it, then we hit it with a frying pan, and then we made it watch Sinners, and now it's on the plate. Now
it's in a Coogee sweater.
Now it's in a Coogee sweater on your plate with fucking pecans on it. Sweater. So I didn't enjoy that. That was a horrible restaurant. No, not your restaurant. Your restaurant was good, but the one in my town, F that restaurant.
Stop. That's the other thing. Stop trying to over fancy everything.
These chefs are exploring. You're not Vespucci.
No.
Sit down. Give me
Just make me a good calamari. It doesn't need to be different. You don't need to reinvent the calamari wheel, chef. We doesn't need apple slices or pears. You know what? The cherry peppers is almost too much.
Yeah, put them on the side or something.
Yeah.
Don't cover every freaking piece of calamari with
Another thing that drove me nuts is this one place, they put the sauces at the bottom and then put the calamari on top. Maybe I don't want a bunch of fucking aioli all over my calamari, you fuck. How about that? I get so angry. But I'm like, maybe I don't want my calamari coated in 40 pounds of aioli.
Yeah, come on.
Allow me to dip it in.
Especially when they say the word reduction. I'm like, where's the nearest window? Can I jump out of it, please?
Or it's got flavored foams on it.
Foams?
Oh, yeah. They do foams and molecules.
Foams and molecules?
Now that's the new thing. Foams and flavored molecules, bro. It's like, we've reduced a duck breast into this molecule drop that tastes like a duck breast. It's just actually a molecule. And you eat this molecule, and you're like, now it tastes like a duck breast.
Oh, okay.
And it's $900.
There you go. See, Adam,
I'm not. Why am I hungry?
I'm not interested in this. That's a lot. We can go into a food thing for a while.
We're both.
You're a picky eater, but I'm also an angry eater. You know, I'm like, what are you doing?
The two of us at a restaurant.
Bad news. Good thing we were on opposite ends of the room.
Like, whoa. Well, they're used to me there.
It's true. Yeah, you're like the mayor over there. Well, I remember you had a movie rec for us.
I did.
You saw
Americana.
You saw American Nazi by Sydney Sweeney.
Yes, there were more. There were more people yelling "white national" at us as we were walking in than there were in the theater. But
so, what's the movie? Sydney Sweeney becomes a Third Reich, and then she goes to.
She drives a bus to the camps.
Right.
She's just picking them. She plays as a waitress who has a stutter.
Ooh.
Who wants to be a country singer.
Oh. Did she pull it off? Her stut was good?
Her stutter was good.
Oh, good for her. Sweeney.
Yeah, she's great. Paul Walter Hauser.
They're going to say Paul Walker.
Oh, well, yeah. He drove.
AI Paul Walker drove the bus to the concentration camp.
There's AI Paul Walker and Sydney Sweeney.
All right.
That's why everybody's upset, is because they AI'd Paul Walker as a Nazi.
He's got good genes.
He does.
So she wants to be a singer.
So Paul Walter Hauser's in it. I don't know if you know him. He's like a heavy-set actor. And the singer Halsey, she's in it as well.
Okay, yeah.
And it's set in like a modern day. It's kind of like a modern day, like Western kind of thing.
Yeah.
And Simon Rex is in it too.
Oh, okay, nice. Good for Simon.
I've done my radio show a few times.
Bingo.
Thank you, old friend.
Yeah.
Now that you've nominated for some awards for your acting, we'll pretend we're friends.
So we don't do the spoiler though, or we do?
I'm trying not to spoil it. So
okay.
I'm like,
This is one of those movies where I wouldn't care if you told me every detail because I probably
really
would
ruin like. Oh. It really wouldn't. If I give you the whole plot, it's not going to really ruin it. It's because you still got to see what goes on.
Okay.
But there's like she's a waitress that stutters. Her mother's like nasty to her and hates her. She got this shitty job in this small town. This other guy's kind of like a fat loser. He's like proposing to women on the second date, and they're all like leaving him.
Okay.
And she overhears, about this meeting for money that's going to be at the diner. And so she thinks this is her way to escape her life and maybe go to Nashville and be a country singer. So she asks the lonely fat guy. At one point, I'm like, whoever wrote this is like a fat guy LARPing scenario where it's like, now Sydney Sweeney's gonna fall in love with this fat loser. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Like, I'm like, whatever fat guy was jerking off when he wrote this, God bless you. 'Cause I'm like, this is like a fat guy fairy tale if I've ever seen it. I'm like, this is one for the fat. If you're a fat fuck out there, you go see this movie. It'll really get you.
Hollywood.
But yeah, so then they just.
So it's basically No Country for Old Men, but with Sydney Sweeney.
It's like, there's like all after this like ancient Native American artifact jacket.
Okay. Oh, now I know what you're talking about. I might have seen this preview.
Okay, yeah.
I might have jerked off.
They all want this thing, and everyone's trying to steal it because it's worth a lot of money.
Yeah.
And it's like, the movie's done like chapters 1, 2, 3, and it's like all different groups of characters, and you see how they all kind of like come back and mix.
I do like a movie like that.
Yeah, it's good. I don't know why there was not a lot of people in the theater. There was maybe 8 of us.
Yeah. Well, that's cool.
But again, I didn't even know it was really out until I was just searching through, looking for a movie.
Well, at least you can enjoy your seat. All the movies I've been going to see, it's like if you don't order your seat a month in advance, you don't get nothing. And then you sit next to somebody who you're like this the whole time, eating your popcorn. Some big guys next to you.
I hate strangers next to me in a movie.
I'm the type to get there early too, and then I get punished because I didn't buy it online. And then they stick me in their handicap section or something like that, or right in the front, That's another thing.
What used to drive me nuts, I worked at the movies years ago, and what would drive me nuts is when they would be like, okay, we want you to go in there and see if you can get people to move so we can fit more. And I'm like, so you want to punish the people who got here early so they could get the seat they wanted.
Yep.
So and annoy them because this dickhead who showed up 5 minutes after the preview starts wants to sit there.
Right.
I'm like, no, I won't do it.
That's crazy.
Yeah, no.
And that's how I feel. I feel punished.
Also, the nerve of you to show up to a movie late and ask people to move seats so that way to accommodate you is a crazy. That used to be a thing that happened all the time at the movies. The movies are dead now, so it's not really as much of a thing. And you do the reserved seating now, so they've kind of erased that. But that used to be a thing where that was crazy to me.
People do say the movies are dead, but every time I go, it's packed.
What time? When are you going?
The weekend.
Maybe
it's not a matinee.
I usually go Sundays.
It's not a molecule.
No molecules.
No. I guess I go prime time.
20% off.
The last 4 movies I've seen, packed. Sinners, packed. Superman, packed. Fantastic Four, packed. Weapons, packed.
You're going to popular.
Well, yeah. I want to see the Nazi Sweeney movie and all, but these movies, there's a hierarchy,
Well, I was like, what am I going to see? Superman or one of these other ones? I wanted to see Weapons, but I was going with my dad, and my dad does not do any horror.
Great movie.
Won't do horror.
Great movie. Really interesting. I liked how they did it.
I want to see it. I'm so hyped to see it.
I like a scary movie that's not about a ghost or a ghoul or some phantom, Geek Squad member or like a serial killer.
I hate a zombie.
No zombies.
I hate zombies. Zombies are the worst. I hate it.
And it wasn't like a serial killer thing. It wasn't like a slasher kind of thing like that. So that movie was sick. Very cool. Josh Brolin's. He's like, "Where's my son?"
I'm excited to see this.
No, it's very cool. The preview does a really good job at explaining the plot of the movie without the answer. You know what I mean? Oh, 17 kids all from one classroom left the house at 2:17 a.m. one night. And
I want to start asking you all sorts of questions.
They were never seen again. Well, I'll ruin it. I don't care, It's going to be on friggin' HBO in like a week anyway, I'm sure.
Isn't it crazy how fast they come up?
Yeah. Like Sinners was on HBO like a week after,
I watched it on my...
That's what I mean,
illegally through my... I just went to a website.
I love the Look Movie 2.
Look Movie 2 is the best.
Hey, shout out to those freaking goons.
Best is like where they want you to pay them. And I'm like, well, listen,
they want like donations. It's like,
listen.
Slow down.
I mean, at that point, you're Netflix then. If I'm paying you, then I got to find the guy who's bootlegging you now. I got to find lookmovie3.to.
Yeah, that's how they do it. It starts as Look Movie 1. I remember ABC movies, and it was like 1, 2, 3 movies, and that's how they do it.
It's like as the feds finally seize the domain.
Cheers to those guys, though. Maybe I will send them a 5. Well, probably not. But,
right?
But good movie. Another movie where all the stories connect. It goes Jamie the black with the white letters, and then you follow Jamie for 15 minutes,
sweet.
And then another guy, you follow that guy for 15 minutes, and it's cool because every time it goes to a new person, it goes like back further. In time,
nice.
But it tells you more about what's happening in the current moment.
Okay,
very cool, very cool.
This.
And then it comes the evil character was unique, I will say, very unique woman.
Excellent. Oh, nice
woman. Yeah, and it was cool because at first when they did like the first like jump scare, it kind of resembled some type of clown theme.
Okay,
so I was like, here we go with the freaking clowns. I'm not in the mood for a clown.
I saw that Clown in the Cornfield movie.
Yeah, enough with the clowns. We get it,
They're scary.
But it turned out not to be a clown.
They
just did it in a creative way to be like, oh, maybe it's a clown. Not a clown. No clowns. So if you like clowns, movie's not for you. And very good. Just that's all I'll say because I'm trying not to ruin it, But very good, very cool. How like when they use the word weapons, you figure out what it's for, and you're like, that's lit. That's lit. It kind of reminds me of like we were talking about those bandana armpit chicks in the Bronx or not the Bronx, Brooklyn. Yeah.
Different kind of bandana chicks in the Bronx.
It reminded me of that. It was like some crystal shit, but cool. It was like a witch thing.
Yeah, because sometimes like I was super excited to see the horror movie The Woman in the Yard.
Okay,
and that didn't. I was not as... I was like, oh, this wasn't...
But even this, I was with 3 people. One was like, every time the music stopped, they're covering their face. Oh, this is so scary. Then the next person's like, I'm confused. I don't know what's going on. Then the third person was like, worst movie ever. And I'm sitting over there like, this was tits. This was great. I liked it.
What is happening
I enjoyed it. And yeah.
One other thing about the Americana movie, there's like an interesting the kid. There's like a kid in it, and he's like a white kid, but he thinks he's like the reincarnation of like Sitting Bull,
okay,
the chief or whatever. So there's like a funny like reoccurring thing. So he's like shooting arrows at people, and like he keeps insisting like he's a Native American, and like all the Native American people are like, "What is going on?"
Yeah, and did that work out for him or not really? Because it's not working out for me.
No, I mean, there was like a funny line in it where they talk, where like the one like bad guy he's like, God, this kid's so fucking weird, and he's like, it's like a really weird time for appropriation too. He's got this Native American headband.
So I had some laughs in it.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
It was good. It's like a good crime thriller.
Same with Weapons. Weapons had some laughs in it. I dig a laugh.
Americana was good. Because I guess people hate Sydney Sweeney now. So is this the problem?
That's just the news. Those jeans sold more than.
Yeah.
Halsey
was really good in it.
Yeah.
Like Halsey was
she
awesome.
Bald in it?
No.
No, she had long hair.
You wouldn't even. I didn't even realize it was Halsey until the end of the movie. Like that's how like. It's really good. I liked it a lot. I don't know why.
Would you see the Fantastic Fours? Foreskin.
Would I see it?
Yeah. I thought it was okay. Not as good as Superman, but
I
okay.
would rather see Superman than that one.
I would say that one guy, Pedro, he was like the worst part about the movie.
He annoys me.
Yeah, he annoys me.
He annoys me.
I was like waiting for him to like fondle somebody.
Yeah,
you know what I mean, that's like
yeah.
his thing.
Well, my favorite thing is he never has that anxiety with his fat co-stars
Yeah.
or the ugly ones or the men. It's only when he's with hot women he's got like.
The only thing I'll say about the movie is if you like Marvel and all this Avengers shit, stay for the after credits.
For Final Fantasy or whatever, Final Four.
Fantastic Four.
That's how much of a big comic book guy I am.
No, yeah, because if you
the four tops.
if you stay for the end of the movie, it like it arcs like everything, and it leads to more, but good more. Not like oh, here we go.
I now sit through the credits of every movie now just in case there's like a scene afterwards. Like I'm sitting through like Americana credits just in case.
Well, when you're at a superhero movie, not one person gets up after the movie ends. They're just like, well, what do you got? What more are you gonna give me? What type of hints?
I'm not a Marvel guy. I'm not
it's
into it at all.
It's okay.
I'm really not. Like I've never seen.
Can you DC people start making good movies? Because I like those guys better than the Marvel guys.
I've never seen an Avengers movie.
Plant Man, Ant Man, fucking.
I've never seen Iron Man or any of those. I've
Iron
never
Man's
seen
good.
a Thor. I've never seen any of them really.
Yeah.
I've seen Batman.
I don't like Thor. Every time I say it, I feel like I have like a lisp. I'm like Thor.
I saw the thing with Bradley Cooper as like a talking raccoon. I saw that.
Guardians of the Galaxy.
That's the only Marvel thing I think I've seen.
Yeah, it's all right.
Is there anything? I saw Spider-Man with Tobey Maguire like 100 years ago.
Oh, well, that's a classic, low key.
I like Batman though.
Batman's all right. I like Superman. I'm gonna be honest.
All right. Yeah.
Some of the other ones they just make. I like the
Again,
Green Lantern movie. It was good.
I would have seen the Superman movie had I not seen.
Oh yeah, you didn't see it.
I saw the Americana. I saw that, and I'm like, I like crime. I like
Driving to Patterson. It's basically the superhero movie.
I spent many a time in the projects. Trust me,
it's the same thing.
They used to chase my car yelling, Brett, like they know me.
Basically the same thing as going to the movie. Great. Well, we are in last seconds of the fourth quarter.
That's right. We never even talked about the kid I grew up with killing his mother.
So let me preface this as the outsider. So correct me if I'm wrong. You had a friend.
Yeah, I don't say friend.
You had an acquaintance or something. Yeah, how about we say a schoolmate?
He's been to my house. I've been to his house.
Okay, so you know him.
No, yeah. Like, we played roller hockey.
And he
we
killed
went in
a parent.
The same camp. He killed his mother.
Take it away.
Yeah, no. He nearly decapitated his mother.
Wow.
Yeah.
With like a knife?
A knife, or I guess.
That's what it says in the report.
Yeah, it's... All right. I did more research into this, actually.
Bingo.
Okay. He's clearly been having some mental health problems.
Yeah.
He was apparently already on probation from 2 other incidents. Spitting on and attacking a Canadian tourist in Miami. So we don't know who. The Canadian tourist, probably wrong.
Yeah.
Canadians, very annoying.
Very.
Understandable that you'd want to spit on one.
Right.
I get that. And then apparently he also, for arson, set a restaurant on fire. Tried to set a restaurant or something on fire.
And this is before or after he
Before Mommy.
Oh, okay. But after he got the American Eagle commercial. Sorry, Sydney Sweeney. We love you.
We love Sydney.
So, continue. I'm sorry.
No, you're good. Yeah, so he's on. So I guess he's on. So the mother lives up here still. She's a retired preschool teacher for 30 years. I feel like this. He's got 2 sisters. They're super nice. One's older, one's younger. Their father died when they were younger too. So I want to say their dad died when high school or middle school.
Okay.
I can't remember what. It was one of those. He was either in high school or middle school, I think. Yeah. And the mother flew down to, I guess, to go check on him, or see how he was doing. I don't know, something like that.
Yeah.
And the sister's husband, I guess, doesn't hear from her for 6 hours and is worried. So he calls like a wellness check from the police. They show up. They see blood in the hallway, blood on his door, and then across from his apartment was like the garbage area. And there's blood, like a trail of blood to that.
Oy.
I mean, this story is crazy. He, I guess, killed his mother, unalived his mother, whatever, bless you. Nearly decapitates her. Like they said her head's almost gone. His big plan was he just went across the hall to the garbage thing and shoved her down the garbage chute.
Whoa.
Then he takes like a lock or a chain, goes downstairs to the garbage area and the thing and like locks it shut.
What? And then he just thought he was
And
like,
then, bro,
good?
doesn't even clean up the blood on his door or the trail, like nothing. Doesn't clean up any of this. Just goes back into his apartment. Then the police come and there's like a 6-hour standoff. They end up shooting tear gas in. They let a police dog in that bites him.
Whoa.
And they get him out.
Oh, so he's alive still.
He's alive still.
Okay.
Here's what I don't understand. You're crazy enough or psychotic break enough to kill your mother. You don't even really try to get away with it. I mean, you didn't even clean the blood off your door.
Come on.
The hallway, like... And first of all, I think chaining the door, huge mistake. That's more of a signal that something is off.
Yeah.
I mean, all of this is off. Well, I don't know why I'm trying to help him get away with this. But whatever. I'm like, no, if you're going to kill your mother, you got to fucking do it right. You know what I mean? Like, what are you doing? You freaking, listen, for all of you that wanted to kill their mothers, you do it right. You know? All right. I don't know why that's the angle I'm taking with this, but whatever. But won't talk to the police.
Okay.
Crazy enough to cut your mother's head off, but know enough to not cooperate.
He's like, I need my lawyer.
Like, is there like... That's the most baffling thing.
Yeah.
Why not chew on a turd or something in that interrogation thing?
Right.
Right? I'd have been...
Should start scratching things.
Yes! I'd have been pulling turds out, chewing them in the
Eating them, yeah.
No, I'm a crazy
I'm
man.
crazy, yeah.
Give me 10 years in the mental hospital.
Yeah. And then that's all they know about
He's got
it, really.
no bail.
Okay.
Because I followed up about... I've been following it. I mean, he's going to get the death penalty.
Ooh-wee. What state is this?
He's in Florida.
Florida. Oh, yeah, they'll do you in over there.
Yeah,
They'll feed you to the goddamn gators over there.
I mean, he didn't even attempt to get away with it.
And they don't know, like, why she wouldn't cook or something. It just happened.
He was just going down to check on him. He was clearly something going on. Well, he's on probation. Like, the thing was set
So this is the mother's house or his house?
His apartment in Miami.
And he lives with his mom, or his mom showed up?
No, she lives up here. She flew down to visit him and check on him.
Oh, and she bought a plane ticket.
She bought a plane ticket, went to go check on him, and he killed her.
And you thought the airline was shitty.
Yeah.
Oh.
Bro, crazy.
That is wild.
Dude, I couldn't, like, I still, like, and this is not a kid. This is not somebody you would have ever, like, if you had asked me a month ago to give you a list of everybody I met or grew up with or knew that would do this, he wouldn't have been on the list.
Yeah.
Like, I think part of it is I'm so shocked because I can't wrap my mind around it. Like, I don't.
Didn't see it coming.
No, not at all. I think people would have told you I'd be more likely to do it. Like, you know what I mean? Like that, like,
yeah.
Like, I also can't wrap my head around, like, not trying to get away with it.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's always the things like that that just don't add up. It's like,
bro,
you
had
do
a 6 hour
you know.
head start. Like, you at that point, this is where my mind goes. But I go, at that point, you have to know, like, the best case scenario is I'm going to do life in prison.
Yeah.
That's the best case scenario. Right? why not be like, I got a 6 hour or got X amount of time? Why not at least any day, hour, or minute you get free at this point is a bonus.
Yeah.
Why are you not trying to
Zhuzh it up.
Dude, you could have booked a flight and theoretically been out of the country before they even knew she was gone.
Bingo.
Oh
yeah, he could have been in Panama making cigars and shit by then.
Why? Where my mind?
No, that's 100% true.
The thing I find the craziest was the standoff, but then not talking to them.
Yeah, it's like he did all the things wrong. Well, I mean, he started doing it wrong. Yeah. But that's just...
His mother was a nice lady, too.
So we do have to go, but what would you say is our moral of the story here? Have we learned anything about the human psyche?
Yeah, I think it's I think the lesson is this: you can't typecast people, or like we judge people, or we think, this guy plays video games. He looks like this. He's into this or that. They looks like this. This is who kills their parents. This is who does this. This is not somebody you would have. I think it's a mental health thing. I think the mental health in this, like he's somebody who I've never even known he was struggling with such. People are struggling.
Damn it, we gotta check in on our weird friends. And even the ones that aren't weird, I guess, right? Moral of the story.
I haven't talked to him in years. I'm happy to exploit him for content. But,
well, yeah, of course.
Listen, if anybody anybody who has a podcast is going to talk about somebody they know murdering their mother.
Yeah.
You're just going to talk about it.
Yeah, it's a shame.
To.
Especially when you're like in this kind of case scenario, right?
Should we try to call him? Like, should I try to write him a letter? Seriously. Like, do you guys want to talk? Like, genuinely to the audience.
If we get even one comment.
No, I'm genuinely asking, is this interesting? Would people be interested in me, trying to figure out the process of how do you go about calling somebody in this? Will they take the call? Maybe he's so crazy he'll give us a fucking interview on the phone. Who knows?
Yeah.
Are you guys? Would you want to hear more? Like, are you interested in this?
Yeah.
Do you want me to? I probably have pictures of him as a kid. I drove by their house the other day. I could show you all of these things if you're interested in it.
Ladies and gentlemen, please let us know. And we are the type of people that follow up. That's what we do around here.
If you get enough likes, it's like he'll be in court not far from where my dad lives. We could go to the court case.
Podcasters and PIs, we will find shit out if you want us to.
Yes.
Okay? Because Brett did research. We're down to do some more. And I guess if you do something this bad, we'll exploit it.
Yeah,
but not? In a friendly, educational way. God damn it.
Yes.
This has been eventful. And it was a breath of fresh air to be alone and get eclectic. Yeah,
well, it's like bringing somebody on. It's hard to bring a guest on because this happened like a couple weeks, like 2 or 3 weeks ago. But we've had guests on. It's hard to ruin somebody's episode with somebody I know murdered their mother.
Right,
talk.
right.
You know what I mean? It's like maybe not everybody wants their episode associated with that.
Understandable. But here, this was a free think tank.
We love matricide here.
Matricide.
That's what they call killing your mother. Is called
matricide? That I didn't know.
Yeah, that's actual. There. It happens apparently so often. There's a specific term for it.
They got a term for everything.
Yeah, when you kill your mother, it's called matricide.
And we have a term here at Caffeine Overdose.
It's catricide.
Yeah. Shout out to Tanya, Maria, Gladys, and
Ms. Tears.
Ms. Tears, Penelope, and Sahar. We employ a very diverse group of Latin American. Fatima. So many Latin American women in our studio today. Sorry we didn't have them on the podcast.
It's almost a harem.
Almost a goddamn harem. This has been Caffeine Overdose number 32. Comment below, and we will follow up. Brett, thank you. Hey, right here.
Always always a pleasure.
We're doing it,
Always
my
a
man.
pleasure.
Take
held
it
on
easy.
to that a little too long. I felt sorry about
felt
that. That was
sticky.
weird.
I felt like I was matricide.
Yeah, I committed a crime against
That's
you right
all right.
there. I'm sorry. Right?
Subscribe, everybody.